I am a Canadian. I'm a third-generation Canadian with family coming from Japan, Jamaica, the UK, the US, and Cuba. I was born and raised in Toronto, just like my daughter. See, Toronto is a huge city full of immigrants and new Canadians of all shapes and colors. So do I get upset when I don't see people adopting a Canadian lifestyle? Fuck no. Not one bit of me gets upset. As a matter of fact, fuck you Canadian first whining little bitches. When people say immigrants should act more Canadian and act a certain way, I ask them very bluntly, like who? Should these immigrants be more like the British Canadians, the French Canadians, the Polish, German, Portuguese, Italian Canadians? Should they adopt the lifestyles of people in Quebec, BC, Alberta, Nunavut, Iqaluit? Should they be more like the First Nations, Aboriginal, and Inuit peoples? You see, when people make these arguments, what they're really saying is they have the right to demand how others act. They have the right to demand that you make them feel comfortable. That you, the non-white, non-European immigrant, has to be under the complete control of the closest person of European descent, and that your only role is to make them feel comfortable around you. If you refuse, you'll be deemed barbarous, uncouth, unclean, and not fit for this society. And they'll go out of their way to discredit you, your country of origin, your religion, and your customs because they seem different and foreign. And to those people, I say eat a big bag of them. Big bag of what? A big bag of you know exactly what, and you could eat every single last one of them. You see, in Canada, we have a little thing called freedom of expression. And that freedom of expression is actually written in our Canadian Charter of Rights. You, me, and everyone else in this country, regardless of origins or place of birth, are entitled to freedom of expression. So in actuality, one of the most Canadian things you can do is be authentically you. Celebrate where you're from and feel zero shame about it. And if these so-called Canadian first bigots of the highest order even bark in your direction, quickly direct them to Section 2B of the Canadian Charter of Rights. That's Section 2B of the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedom. Your life isn't dependent on making others feel comfortable. This is your life. Live it, love it. And if other people hate you for it, fuck them. We only get one. Peace, y'all.